recording started. And then there should only be like a split second that you can see my desktop. Which shouldn't matter at all. It really was like a split second. There's nothing on it, luckily, so nothing to really worry about, but it's still one of those things of like, I don't think people need me. It is hard to get the volume to play nicely, unfortunately. Yeah, there's nothing like annoying or worrisome or anything. I'll be honest. there really isn't much of anything. Fireball! Fireball!
Your mana is low. The quest is completed.
Ah, that thing. I killed all the snakes. Yeah, I think I need to change. I have a feeling I need to change the audio, but it's not. Actually, I guess what? The audio for the fake games always are not the nicest, I'll be honest. But hopefully it's not too loud for everyone. But what I hope to be able to do is mess around with the mercenary. Because they're kind of cool. They're also incredibly bad. AI-wise. Which, once again, is going to be another case of, well, I might as well make it myself. Like, fine, I'll do it myself. So I have a feeling I'll be programming once once I get done streaming today. Oh, nice. Damn. I've always liked the spears. They're just nice weapons. Fireball! Fireball! Fireball!
Insufficient mana.
Stabbing ball. Oh yeah, I forgot about the healing orbs that they have in this one. Dab, dab. Yeah. I'm hoping just to kind of have some fun. Not do anything too fancy, really.
Your mana is low.
Stab. Ooh, a lot of that for fire resistance.
You have been granted new
nice. Fortune, nice. I need more magic for that. Yeah, I can have my pet heal. That's nice. Also, I could have sworn I caught the thing. So on Res Stream, it'll show you a preview of your stream, kind of like the same way OBS does. However, I haven't paused, as could be seen on my side at least, with a big old play button set, indicating that I need to press that to play it. But it's still going. I don't know what it is. Things just love, or just enjoying being slightly broken today, it seems. Just want to balance out the numbers because I like to do it. Man, they're having a good time. I have a feeling this will probably be another like hour long or so stream. Just something to play. have some fun with, and if all else fails, aka if the game fails and crashes a bunch,
You have been
I
granted
can
new
always
skills.
just play good old original Fate, or most likely I'd play Cursed King, because, or not Cursed King, that's what this one is. Most likely play the Traitor Soul, because that's the stable one, last stable one at the very least. This Cursed King, not Cursed King, this is Cursed King. This one, incredibly unstable, I've noticed. It had a very high tendency to crash when I try to retire. Which is terrible, because that's the entire point of it, I feel like. A lot of times, at least. Like, what else? Other things. Okay. Okay, that'll be nice. Send into there.
The quest is completed.
Huzzah. I think I'll teleport back. Gonna have some fun with this, hopefully. And if things do not work, then
experience and skill.
like that is unfortunate, but I wouldn't be too surprised. Also, I will mention, you know, I'm streaming at 30 FPS. I probably could do 60 FPS at this point, but it's stable. It's one of those things, like, I should try it, see if it still works really nicely, but I worry. I always worry. Because I tried to do that before and it just made things incredibly bad. So I'm like, let's just keep it where it is working. But however, as you can see, you might not actually be able to see, but in this menu, it is at a nice, crisp 1200 FPS. And I think normally it's around like 600 FPS, which is wild. Because I don't have VSync on, because I don't remember what other reasons I had for not turning VSync on, but one of them was because of the fact that I believe, at the very least, that the fishing is based off ticks, and you know, the tick speed usually, I think at least, is based off of the frame rate, unless it's like a backend server, which is a continual stable amount. So when I'm fishing, it goes like ba-ding, 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 instead of like sometimes I have to wait a bit. Not at all. It's just like when I try to do fishing, it's just like immediately. I might as well hold on to that, just so that someone has a nice tap. And let me show you how I go fishing. Oh, instant, nearly instantly. Hello, potato! I'm doing fairly well. Especially because I've been streaming a bit more lately. aka, actually talking. As I found out recently, I have a big issue with I do need to actually talk routinely. Otherwise things just go to hell. And sell. And this game does not like to capture nicely. That is for certain. Because what I actually have to do is I have to do like a monitor capture instead of just a game capture, or even like the specific like capture this application. It just does not show up. And it's just the Fate games I've noticed have been notorious for it. Actually pretty good. Wow, these are way too good. Crimson Longstaff. Actually, yeah. This one, I guess both of them still have technically enchant, but it's like, this is dirt cheap in comparison. Let me just grab that though. Not perfect light.
You have learned a new spell.
But yeah, I am doing much better now that I'm kind of doing this a lot more routinely. Getting up. Also literally getting up, because every time I'm doing these streams, I'm putting my desk up to stand up.
Please, will you help?
So, oops. Okay. Need to turn in the other quest, and then I can get that quest. Because a lot of the things I've been doing lately, I've been sitting down for, just because it's been easier.
Must be lucky here.
Ah, that's the gambler. Just because it's been easier to work on things while sitting down versus standing. Honestly, it does, because I do end up, well, standing up is a lot better than sitting down all the time. What else was I thinking? I think that's not a bad shirt. I'll put it away. Can't remember what else I was thinking. Oh yeah, but after the stream, I'll probably sit down again. Oh, I need to actually get portal scrolls. That's what I need to do. And then, if my voice is doing well, which at this rate I do think is gonna be nice. I forgot about the bot thing. Can't remember what it's called. The Streamlabs spot thingy. Timers. That's the right thing. The timers. Yeah. I've set that up to go off semi-often. Just because it's like, yeah, this is probably the most important one. If people want to actually support me. And really, right now, supporting me is just enjoying my stuff. Because, when people enjoy my stuff, I enjoy doing it, so I need to at least save some money. So. Alright, portal scrolls, that's what I was going to do. Radio. Stick it like this. It's been a little while. I've been playing mostly, Diablo games. I've been mostly playing Path of Exile, but... Oh, actually, I didn't get it. Did I get it? Yeah, I didn't get it. Oops. Oh.
The spell could not be completed.
Oh.
Your character has increased in power.
This is wonderful. I love magic. I was going off on something, I don't remember what at this point. But basically, I enjoy when people enjoy the stuff I do. It's kind of an easy
Insufficient mana.
way to put it. And I do plan on trying to work on some projects, or programming projects. Before I tangent again, I'm gonna finish with my current thought. But the idea is I'm gonna try and work some more, I think doing some more polishing on Phantom Asteroids, and then probably doing something with my activity tracker, just to kind of help with
Not enough mana.
kind of prioritizing non-life, or I guess game tasks and stuff, just because of the fact that I wanted to put that in, I just haven't gotten around to it, but I'm just like, I'm gonna do that. Why? Because I can. Honestly, that is fair. So, I luckily have just been working in IT, so it's about as the least physically demanding gig there is. But definitely has been a case of just me getting very grumbly and upset. Not like legitimately upset, but at least upset enough that I'm going grumble to a lot of tickets. Because there's just been so many people who've been pretty much going, hey, this thing isn't working because I didn't pay attention to the actual instructions and just assumed it would work. Oh yeah, well that's some good work. I will always appreciate people who are doing like harder work and stuff. Because I know I certainly cannot. I just cannot do any of that in like incredibly, not even just incredibly hard physical work, but just in general hard, just physical work in general is just a no-go for me.
Insufficient mana.
Oh, the funny thing, I did about 6 cuts total with a handsaw yesterday because I was working on making a little box for my magic cards. And so I did like this first, like, I got the sides cut for the most part. And then I got the top cut out. And by the end of just doing those cuts, I was exhausted and shaking like crazy. But it very much is the case. Like I am not someone who's good with any kind of form physical labor. Level. Some more health. Okay, what quest do I have here? I have... Okay, I need to destroy a shrine. I very much enjoy having this fancy staff so that I can just go lightning bolt, lightning bolt. Very enjoyable, I must say. But definitely it's going to take me a while to make that box, just at the rate I'm going. Oh dang. She survived. But it will be nice to
insufficient mana.
be able to get those made, because then currently I have my magic cards, well, in a mega box, and then a bunch of other pack boxes that are not the greatest, I'll be honest. They are kind of falling apart. So it's like, okay, I definitely need something better. And this way as well, I can have them nice and organized at the same time.
You have sprung the trap.
And then I'll have more closets.
Will you attempt?
Because I do not have pretty much like any closet space.
Your mana is low. You are refreshed.
I desperately need to get some more closet space. Just due to the fact that I am like practically out of closet space and just need more place to actually put the clothes. Because I was hanging them up before, but right now I don't have closet space to do that. So pretty much the third goal with the boxes is, make more space. Or at least, make better use of the space. Because it technically will take up a little bit more space, but it will also be easier. I think the right word. But it'll be more vertical and end up taking up less space instead of just kind of being a mess to kind of easily describe it.
You have sprung the trap.
But I have at least gotten my room cleaned up a good bit since moving back in. But dang, I still need to clean up a lot of it. But I kind of just have like too much stuff for everything to be in here. So it's kind of like moving some things around to make space for other things. Then I need to move those around to be able to make room for the other things. Ooh. Boss time! Boss dead!
Your mana is low.
I need more mana. Oh, my pet's fleeing. I was like, why isn't he doing anything? Why?
spell could not be completed.
Ding, ding.
Your
Okay,
pet has
sweet.
increased in power.
Perfect, perfect. I'm trying to get to level 10 so I can at least get the first follower. And a potion, always good. Okay, I've explored pretty much everywhere except for the one place. Except for two places, and those, it has to be there. Yep, it's right here.
Will you tempt
Let's
fate?
see if this does anything. Ooh, I do.
You
Oh,
have
that's
been
actually a
poisoned.
lot of sockets. Pretty good. Okay. Oh, I have to kill that thing. Oh, no. I have a feeling it's gonna heal.
Insufficient mana. Your pet is fleeing.
Well, so far it's not trying to heal. So that's at
Your
least
pet
good.
is fleeing.
Punch, punch, punch. I forgot about the rage attack. I do enjoy rage attack. Well, it can at least heal others, so. Smack, smack. I think it's starting. Luckily, though, the healing seems to be very low.
You have been poisoned.
Ouch. I honestly just need to drag them away. Surprisingly, I should be able to actually do this. No, I think that's outside. I was like, is there something in the background of my computer? But no, it's a plane going overhead. I've almost killed it. It has healed. Luckily, the heals aren't absurd. Because I will say with the older games, the healing is like, you get it to half health, and then it's just like, oh no, I've gotten to half health, I better heal. And then it's like you're right back to square one. So you have to be able to kill it really quick. But this seems to be able to, I can just kind of kill it at my own pace.
You have gained in experience and skill. The
Luckily.
quest is completed.
Ding, ding, ding. Nice. I'm very happy with it. Pet, get those. Heal up. Wonderful, wonderful. That was good. That all worked out really well. I should put more attacks magics. Yeah. Press 4, okay. 4. Where is it? That's fine.
A trap has been sprung.
I did use all of my potions, so that is a slight downside of actually doing that fight. But I was glad I was actually able to do it. I wasn't expecting that I was going to be able to.
Insufficient mana.
Smack, smack.
Insufficient mana. Your mana is low.
Even melee attacks do pretty well. Force bow, that should be good.
That is impossible.
Keep some bows. Just that I have some for minions.
Your pet has
Send them back
departed.
to town. Yeah, nothing too fancy, I'll be honest, with today. Just, it's like, I feel like playing some Fate. Then, I was like, you know what, I wonder if other people are having as much issues as I was with this. So I checked the reviews, and it's like, oh, okay. Most people are enjoying it better, so it's like, I'll give it another shot.
Your pet has returned.
Nice.
Your mana is low.
Damage roll. I really need to get some of those, don't remember what gems they are. They increase my mana regen. Those would be really nice. Who needs casting speed when you can have mana regen? And eventually then get casting speed, because let's be honest, casting speed means nothing if you cannot keep your resource up. It's actually one thing with Mech Warrior. I've been getting better and better, just like, okay, you know, I don't need all of these weapons because I just...
Insufficient.
If I have all of them, I don't get any, I can't fire them all. Also, it helps that the new fancy X-Pulse lasers have been very much like, yeah, you only need like 4. Like, 4 is a good number, and I'm like, you know, you're right.
The spell could not be completed.
Ding, ding.
The spell could not be
Perfect.
completed.
I am actually getting... Whoa!
You have gained fame.
The dude pulled me in, and I went, ah! Just smacked the lightning bolt right into his face and almost killed him in one hit. I call that a successful attack. On my part. Definitely not on there. That does get the quest done. That is nice. You're still alive. Ooh, a fate statue. I do love a fate statue. Fate statue.
A new spell
Fate
has
statue.
been learned.
I do love a fate statue. Trying to think what else was I... There was something I was thinking about and I totally forgot it. Oh, right. Yep, it just affects the max damage. I can do anywhere from 10 to 110 points of damage. Yeah, that seems to balance it though, because that's pretty much, I'll do about 50 points of damage, or I can do, on average, 50 points of damage for double the mana cost, but it's targets them, and that's really what I want.
Will you
Yes.
tempt fate?
A surprise at the gemstones, a deep rumbling echoes from the ground. Sackpike, the town cast, has been summoned to defend the statue, and has started casting a spell before this menu has been closed. And has been killed! Yeah, not bad. That could be useful. I do love a good thunderbolt. Actually, it's a thunderbolt, lightning bolt, lightning strike. That's
You
what it
have
is.
sprung a trap. You are poisoned.
Oh, a chest. I do not like the addition of the lock check test though, just because it means one more item to keep in my inventory. Even with Diablo 2, is more of just like, it exists. Not sure if it's a good thing. Granted, a lot of farming and stuff with Diablo 2, I just kind of just fight the act bosses or a few others, just like, you! Yes, you will give me the loot I desire!
Insufficient mana.
Stab, stab, stab. Perfect. Just need to find a way down. And they'll need 4 more levels. How would...
Your pet is fleeing.
Yeah, I should go this way. Hey, you're not supposed to be... Ooh. God, that's not actually too bad. I'm very used to a lot of like greens in such gear at low levels being incredibly bad just due to it's like, well, you can't give them good value. So it's like 1%. 1% vitality, which isn't even anything at low levels. But like I understand the balancing and stuff. Not even necessarily balancing,
Your
but the
pet is fleeing.
just how the functions go.
You
Yeah.
feel
Oh,
healthy.
fishing. Perfect. I'm really hoping it'd be quicker. Oh! I was really expected it to be really quick. Because, yeah, just like that. Nice. And what will I get on the third catch? Nice, okay. I have a tendency to fail miserably now that I'm older. Like, very legitimately, that's been a thing. Oh, well, that's very unfortunate. Back when I was young, I could catch things without even trying. I've got a lot older now. Oh, that's actually pretty decent.
You have sprung the trap.
In general, I do a lot.
Your pet
There's
has fled.
there's a good amount of games that I'm like, I was better at this as a child. There are a lot of games so where it's just like, oh yeah, this mission used to be impossible as a child. Now it's easy.
Your mana is low.
It's kind of funny actually with Metal Arms. There's a good handful of missions that like super easy for me now
The trap
used to
has been
be
sprung.
hell before. And then there's some missions where it's just like it's hell now, and I used to do it daily as a child. Like it was one of my favorite missions kind of thing. And it's just like, how was I able to do it so well? Okay, perfect. Okay, teleport back and then also get some more. And it crashed. Start screen. That's what. And it crashed. Just wanted to make sure that nothing popped up on my desktop since it's still on the window capture. And no surprise though, it did decide to crash, so I kind of expected it, I'll be honest. Um, how do I change the title of my live stream on YouTube? Because I legitimately do not know that. Because I've always just kind of left it as it is. But this time I'm actually gonna switch. I think at least. It's been 30 minutes. I could also call it stream. But I kind of want to start. And I want to do Traitor Soul though. I still want to kind of do stuff. Uh, yeah, I have actually no idea. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay, let me try a few things. We don't have any overlap. Edit. Okay, that's one down. Okay. Hoopity hoopity hoop. Oops. Been quite a while since I've actually edited the title during a stream. It's like I want to keep going, but I also want to be accurate, so. Traitor Soul. Okay, everything is updated nicely now. And now, oh no, I just realized it's going to be incredibly loud, so I am apologizing currently. Because I haven't set the audio. Hopefully, I'm muting the audio in the hopes that it will not destroy you. As far as I understand, if my computer is muted, it should not send any audio through the, or I should say, any game audio through the through the stream. Also, I have to get this set up and working. Uh, you know, this I had everything planned out with for the Cursed King, but I did not have anything set up for the backup plan. Also, I love how 1080 HD is in on this. That's right. Is considered HD TV. It's like, ooh, yeah. Which, to be fair, was that. It was HD. It would be a TV back then. Okay, if this is loud. Okay, and then I just need to go volume, mixer, fate. You gotta go down to like 20. And then I have to fix everything. Because it moves everything crossed. Question is. Question is, does. Oh, yeah, okay, so it'll work with just normal fate. Or pretty much not the Cursed King. So then I can just do normal game capture. That's nice and simple. Actually turn the volume up a little bit. That's much better. Old Man Jenkins. I'm gonna just make new character. We're just gonna do it on the easiest. Because I usually don't. I kinda wanna do it. Okay. I really wanted though to play the Cursed King and have the combo of people, just all sorts. Just because the thing is, the mercenaries with Cursed King absolutely terrible. The only benefit, the only good thing they're good at is range, and they basically are aimbot. Because melee, they just run in, die. Range, they just go, oh look, enemy, ding 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 ding. No issues. Magic, okay, I cast a spell. Okay, I cast a spell. I might just hit things again. Like, for some reason, magic, terrible. Like, for some reason, it's just the AI for the Curse King. It's terrible, surprisingly. Let's just go with Witch. Not Witch. And go with... Nah, definitely gonna go with Zabi. Do a classic.
Your armor clatters on stone as you sit on the temple floor, tired but exhilarated at your fresh victory. Under the grime and soot that coats your skin and armor, few would recognize the youth who set off in search of adventure through the dungeon gate. Truly, you could no longer be called a youth, not after your time venturing into the darkness. Your steel gaze speaks to the darkness that has followed you back.
And continue.
And so, when the traveler arrives, speaking of a test within the Temple of Fate, available to only the most dedicated of champions, you stand, confident that whatever spoils lie beyond the swirling portal will soon be yours. You are the hero of Grove, the guardian of fate. Evil trembles at your very step. It does not occur to you to question the motives of the snake-haired traveler, weaving tales of a chamber of trials in which to prove your mettle. It is only natural that such a test would come to one as accomplished as you. So it is with confidence that you step forward, ready to face the challenges ahead.
Also, I really enjoyed just the very simplistic
You are not the only traveler drawn
story
to
that the Fate
void
games
of
have.
You are joined at the Nethergate by 3 strangers, an orcish warrior seeking to claim his warrior heritage, an envoy from the ornate fortresses of the Shadow Elves, hungry for the powers of the arcane, and a cogger engineer, red-faced from the volcanic forges, hunting for remnants of the lost sciences. The portal is dark, reflective, and as you approach, the chill breeze issuing forth gives you pause. Your actions are mirrored by the image on the other side, but the eyes have a malice you have known only in the heat of battle, a cruel stare you recognize, but have resisted at every turn. Your companions, too, see the shadows that lie beyond. They have their own threats to face, their inner savagery, fiercest greed, and deepest obsession. You advance through the portal together, though you must face the shadows alone. What lies beyond is no common threat, no clear villain. The darkness you face is your own.
Also, hopefully all of that is actually audible. Because that'd be terrible if it was like, yeah, I'll let you listen to the narrator, and then you just cannot hear the narrator. Yeah. Can't change the mouse sensitivity in-game. And so this is a little too slow, and this is a little bit too fast. Always been too fast, honestly.
Your destiny lies before you.
Interesting enough, though, I only get a solid 40 FPS with Traitor Soul, which I do find just kind of funny.
A great evil has
You have
come
received
to
the task.
Guantia.
The winds of
You
Typhon
have
call
received
out
the
for
task.
help.
And
Only the worthy may pass
You have
this
received
well,
the quest.
first one. I like here first. Usually is better. I should use that.
A new spell has been learned.
And I'm gonna go fishing for just 3 fish. Nothing too big. Okay, maybe not 3 fish. Is that for some reason, having a slower tick speed, FPS rather, does make it a little bit slower. I can't just go wing, 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 wing. You know what? Actually, I should quest first. Okay, that's level 3.
What good fortune.
Level 2, that's a shrine. I really don't want to have to deal with that.
Come, we must talk.
You have
Okay,
received
sounds good.
a task.
Come hither.
Sounds
You have
good.
received a task. You have received a
Perfect.
quest.
And now we start again. Stab. Nice. A little cheeky fishing. Just one. Maybe just one. It takes so long. Okay, perfect. Also, my reflexes so much slower than they were back when I was young. You know, something with me being younger or something. What's over here that shot at? Okay, just really missed. That's about the only thing. Also, I forgot. It's really easy really easy. I pretty much only ever end up playing on normal or legend. In case of like, well, I might as well, play it for the best loots and stuff. So that's why I'm just like, just gonna play it on easy. Small room. It reminds me of every so often with Siren the Wanderer Mystery Dungeon, you just come across, instead of like an actual like map and stuff, you just end up getting like a giant room, just a full room. And would usually be a bunch of enemies there and all that kind of stuff. And so it's just like rooms like that just always end up making me think back to it. Okay, is it? Oh, there's still one other. And that doesn't help. That doesn't help. That doesn't help. Yeah, I still think I'm just going to do mage. Yeah, just going to do mage.
Your pet has fled.
Ooh, that actually healed a lot. Ouch.
You have completed a quest.
Yay! Okay, perfect.
You look like you know a bargain when you see one.
I do. That's the other thing. Is that the fourth game just.
Hello, Wanderer.
Oops, I need to shift.
Come closer. I'm
The fourth game just they don't have gets, which is just downright criminal, I must say. Was there? No, there's no identification. Dang it! No IDs. Probably won't go too far, just because I've spent a good amount of time on the Cursed King, but I still want to start. Wanted to play it for a bit. And talk to Gandalf,
You are
get
refreshed.
healed. We all know that very much was Gandalf. Actually, I need to talk to
You
this
have
one
gained
first.
in experience and skill.
Nice. I am not strong enough. Magic there. And then charm and attack. Because what's better than just something? Yeah, just gonna get rid of that. Okay, what does Magic Boy have for me? Magic Boy! Yeah, okay. Actually, it's not too bad. Magic Man! Actually, in that case, I think I'm gonna grab that staff. Can't use it this level. But if I fish a few more, just about 2 or 3, I think, I can then afford it. So that'll be nice. Yeah, okay. I always worry because my reflexes are the worst at this point. And so I always worry I'm gonna miss clicking it. Yeah, okay, sweet. And then, yeah, that should be enough. Actually, I just realized 600 seconds is about 10 minutes. Then I can afford this staff, and I can sell. I'll keep them. I was like, wait, I should really keep them, because otherwise I do not have any weapons until I level up. And that would not be good. Okay. What do you have?
Seeing your arrival.
Okay, gloves versus literally
You have
nothing.
received a
I will
quest.
take literally nothing. Yeah, literally it's just gold. And much less of it than it's like, please, escort. I have nothing to give you but my thanks. Okay, fine, so we'll grab the gold. And descend.
You have completed the
Ta-da!
quest.
But also incredibly easy. Oh, so that's boss dude. Okay, run! Because I don't want to fight him right now. I'll get to him eventually, but right now I want to take out other things. Stab that. Stab that. Slash that. Smack that. Stab that. Gotta stab it. Stab it real good.
Will you tempt fate?
Try it. As you pry at the gemstones, deep rumbling echoes from the ground. Oath Juggler the Night Stalker has been summoned to defend the statue. Unfortunately, unlike last time, I do not have Super Uber Lightning Strike to be able to deal with them. However, he's gotten stuck in trying to cast.
You have been granted new
Just like, I
skills.
gotta cast this thing. This would be where a webcam would actually be nice, because you could just be going, oh, just stuck in that position. Just like, oh, I'm gonna cast it. Trust me, you're gonna regret ever attacking me. I'm gonna cast this thing. Never cast it again. And then check all those because I do not need any of them. I can now smack things with a staff. Also, those are some really fast grubs. I should cast shield. I'm gonna fight boss dude. Smack. Oh yeah, smack. I always forget about the power attack. Since it's such like a small thing. And I'm very much just used to playing just original
The
Fate.
quest is completed.
Yeah, that's not too great. Smack.
Your pet has grown more skilled.
Smack. Smack. I do like how you can also hit more than one urn, or like any destructible thing at a time. Perfect. He doesn't know his minions are being slaughtered until it was too late. Mwah. He just healed for 1,000 points. Excuse me. This is exactly what I was saying. It's that some of them just go.
The quest
I'm
is
healed.
completed.
Also, staff. Not good staff. Return both of those in. Because money is worth it. And staff ain't worth it. The staff I got is worth technically less gold than if I turned this thing in. And also worth a lot more to actually use. I need to portal it.
You enter the portal.
Also, no idea where I'm going with
Experience and skill. You have gained fame.
Hey, I'm now hollow bait. Trying to think of what could that be from?
Would you like to see my wares?
It might be roughly from the Epic Leaf rap or something. I don't remember the actual name for it.
Your pet has increased in power.
It's just one of those things where it's like I got like some kind of beat
Seeing your arrival.
stuck in my head, but I don't know what it is all about. It's stuck in my head.
You have received a task.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. I just gotta have fun sometimes. Absolutely ridiculous, random fun. It's fun. It's all fun and games, you could say. I have terrible jokes. the very least, I do hope everyone's enjoying. Even if I just go kind of off the rails. Randomness is good for me. Scorch. Oh, but I don't have the money. Don't have the money. Okay. Get the money. I can get the money. It'll take a few times, unfortunately. I need money. I need money. I need the money. I need the money. I need the money. Need it for my fish, probably. Hopefully, at least. Yeah, I wasn't too slow. Also, I do realize my watch number and viewer goal is right on top of the pet thing now. Apparently, between 3 and 4, they changed where the pet thing is. Ah, dang. So, I think it's been really unfortunate. So I moved things, and now I need to move them again. But I'll probably do that. Oh dang, I keep missing. Probably do that next time, because I don't feel like doing it right now. Also, the fancy little Dr. Exvolt that I drew. I'm really bad at timings today. I've got it set up so there's one that will be pretty much for the Fallout series, kind of the base level, and then one is for if I need to move it around dependent on the game. Just because that way I can have one where it's supposed to be at all times, and then I can have one where I can quickly and easily move it around. Yep, that one's the fairly useless. 2 extra health. Oh, nice. And I believe one more should be just enough. Also, I really hope just the opening and closing of my menus to avoid having to deal with the animation isn't too bad. I just kind of automatically do that because, oh boy, old habits die really hard. Yeah, okay, perfect. Oh, just a normal garnet. Not actually too bad. Especially because the garnets give you vitality boosts. Which will give you so much more. And perfect.
A new spell has been learned.
Now I can blitz things down. Nope, actually I need more quests. Need level 3 or 4s.
I must ask you something.
That does give me a hat, so I might come back to that. But I don't like having to deal with the Hey look, that also gives me a hat, so I'll just take that one. I really do need a hat. Well, that is a belt, so it won't be a useful
I
one.
have foreseen your arrival.
However, that
You
spines,
have received a task.
probably the reflection thing, but could be useful, nonetheless.
You enter the portal. The spell could not be completed.
Yay! Magic damage! I do enjoy just some good old-fashioned strike from the sky. Also, at some point I'll enjoy AoE, but Don't have the mana or the magic yet.
The spell could not be completed.
And then probably
It
at
had
some
been
point I'll try and grab summoning
The
spells.
spell
That
could
way I
not be
can
completed.
summon minions and have them do my bidding. Okay, kill things. Kill things
You have
very
gained in
well.
experience and skill.
So it's gonna be another one of these.
You cannot carry anymore. Not enough mana.
Now I gotta. Now I have a turtle. I have a snail trying to kick my butt.
Your pack is full.
Kicked its butt first. Once my inventory's full.
You have completed a quest.
What if I start stabbing this thing?
Your pet is fleeing.
Stab! Run away! Stab! And this is actually working fairly well, I'd say. Hey, that's not fair. You can't shoot me with lightning back. I'm not nearly immune
Your
to it
mana
as you.
is low.
Okay, no. Action. Stab, stab, stab. Dodge.
Your pet is fleeing.
Like a pro.
The
Well,
quest
that
is
worked actually
completed.
fairly well, I must say.
Insufficient mana.
Okay, I'll take the next one out
Your
with fire.
mana is low.
Perfect. The nice thing with the zombies, they're so slow you can kite them around. And charm and attack. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Okay, there's still one more, so there's probably a big enemy somewhere. Around here? Oh, yes indeed.
Your mana is low.
Was not expecting just like a bunch of goblins. Fight them.
The spell could not be completed. Insufficient mana.
Fight it. Perfect.
You have completed a quest.
Mission success.
Your pack is
Okay,
full.
back's full. Ding, ding, ding. At some point, I will have the identify scroll, so that way I can just, or not scroll, but identify spell, so that I can just go cast and just make it really easy that way. Okay, nice. That's that level cleared. And I'm right at where I was almost
You step into the
exactly
portal.
when the other game crashed. Oh, dang it, I meant to send my pet off to sell everything. Oh well. I'll just manually sell everything. Didn't realize it had great songs. Okay,
Your pet has grown more skilled.
nice.
You have been granted new skills.
One extra
Your notoriety
defense.
has grown.
Ah, perfect. More mana for more evil. I mean, good, definitely good.
You are refreshed.
Book. Okay, 1 to 3 versus. Okay, so that's all.
Come hither.
I got a helm. That's also actually pretty good.
Come, we must talk.
It's
You
about
have received a
not bad.
task.
What do you have? There's been a floating mind who's stealing my chickens. I'm an ant, by the way.
What good fortune.
This one's, yeah, damage, but it is also, let me just give it, because I did kind of forget about pet actually having stuff as well. Oh yeah, that's what I need. I need to see what other spells are available. I need the spells. I do not need those because they are so slow. Incredibly slow. Like you can be slowed and still be faster than them. You can give them haste and be slowed and still be faster than them. Okay, so nothing really fancy there. Rats are always good. Skeletons are also decent, but rats are nice and easy. Anything else? Anything else? Nothing that I can afford. At the very least. Not that one, but this one.
You have learned a
Perfect.
new spell.
You have anything nifty? Answer is still also no. I had to reset the quest, so it's like I might as well check them out. Check to see if there's anything there. Okay, and then see what quests. Ooh, nice!
You have
I
received a
like
quest.
that.
This way.
Yeah, that's not too bad, but I'll see what the other ones are. Love. It's like, I would so sleep better if the ant worker wasn't around.
I have
It's like,
foreseen your arrival.
you are one. That's also not bad, but I think I'll go with the other one. Actually, what level was this quest? Well, this is a closer quest, so I will do that.
You have received
Otherwise,
a
I
quest.
was going to do the ring, just for the sake of the ring.
You
Okay,
enter the portal.
down to the next level. Do 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 do. Minions shall last 3 minutes. That is the nice thing of actually using
You
a
have
staff
completed a quest.
and not just like battle mage, because then you get a bunch of bonuses to your summoning, or rather whatever staff style you choose.
Your pet has increased in power.
Also, I can now just have my minions do everything, which to be fair was kind of what I was going for with the last one. But you know, this one doesn't have the mercs. Instead, I will just summon the enemies and call it good that way. Not summon the enemies. I shall summon the enemies. Farm them. I also forgot about the mini things. I have to collect them. Luckily, they do very good at making it so that you can see the green dots. So you're like, oh yeah, there are things I need to actually deal with on this level. Okay, exit. Perfect. There's also one over here, so that way you're not wandering around like, where could it
You
be?
have completed a quest.
You can actually find it reasonably. Where did all these goblins come from? Is there another? Okay, that's next level. So, We do, is we hop and a skip and a go very slow. We send that back, send that one. And grab that one, just so I have some more. Back. Not great. Not great at all, but at the same time, I might throw it in something.
Your pet has
Send them to
departed.
town. And then portal.
You step into the portal. Your pet has returned. You have gained in experience and skill.
That's straight, well done. I said yay just to the completing of the quest and then noticed, oh wait, I leveled up. 9. Okay, my brain was reading things really poorly there.
Come hither.
Okay,
You have
get a
received-
ring. Or potentially, I should say potentially get a ring.
Your notoriety has grown.
Nice. Got some more red. Means even more points. Yeah.
I have foreseen your arrival.
Nice.
You have received
It's a
the
hat.
task.
And then see what magic is available. Charm. I've never liked the charm spell, I'll be honest. Ooh, 2 boosts. That actually might be nice. Lightning strike. I have the squirt one, so I like this one. I like fire. Mystic blades aren't bad. Actually, I'd say they're pretty good. Wyverns. I do not have the magic for a wyvern. Oh, identify. That's
You
exactly
have
what I.
learned a new spell.
Okay, so there's that, and then what else did I see there? I don't remember already. Timberwolves. Okay, so it was pretty much Timberwolves or Timberwolves. Grab that.
You have learned a new spell.
And then next time I will actually. Yeah, I'll still do Timberwolves. At some point, I might go back to rats, but at the very least, they should be good whips. Then we hit the death, which probably wasn't even noticeable, other than
enter
probably
the
a
portal.
thunk on the mic. But because right now I have the mic actually hooked up to a bookcase nearby, just where I can actually hook it up to. So it isn't affected. Any permanent ones? Any permanent ones? There are no... Oh yes, it is. Yes, there is. My favorite pet form. Those aren't too bad either. And those are also pretty good. But by far, these are my
Your pet
favorite
has been
ones.
transformed.
My favorite. I am now infinitely happier. Timberwolves! Alright, 2 at a time. And now I just need to defend it for a minute, which is actually incredibly easy with Timberwolves. This thing spawn and then just get absolutely destroyed, which is wonderful. This is what I like. I like having minions. I like having armies. I like being a summoner. And also being able to go, boom! Oh, it didn't die. I really was hoping it would die in just one hit. Just to really drive home that just like unlimited power! Bam! Bam! Very satisfying though. I'm quite enjoyably happy.
You have completed
Yeah.
the quest.
Perfect. Keep wanting to accidentally hit 4 because with Path of Exile, 3, 4, and or 5. Well, 4 is my Quicksilver slot, and then sometimes I put it in 3 and or 5 just to have extra flat
Will
charges.
you tempt fate?
Yay! I do love those. I always love in games where there's just random chance things to permanently
You have
increase your
completed
stats.
the quest.
Because it's just enjoyable for me. I can obviously also see, like, it can be really hellish at times if it's like, well, I need to get those to be able to do things. But, like, otherwise,
Your
you know,
stamina
besides,
is low.
like, those issues, it is incredibly enjoyable just being able to go like, look at me, I've gotten stronger. That's how I can chuck the
You step into
identify
the
book
portal.
into my bank. Because I no longer need of it. Oh, perfect. Do not have the strength for that. I will stop. Nope, I need to talk to these dudes. And I think I'll call it
Your
here,
path is increased in power.
just because I am
This way.
starting to get tired. Not in like a bad way, just it's just quite literally a case of like, okay, I've got the energy from actually streaming and talking, and now I'm like, okay, I've been standing for too long and talking for too long. My social energy has exhausted itself. Also, any new spells? And as always, the question: is there any new spells? Literally nothing. Also, spiders are nifty. Ooh, Town Portal, perfect.
You have learned a new spell.
Yep, indeed I did. Thank you, Mr. Narrator. If I can. Now I can Town Portal whenever I need. Actually, let me talk to Magic Man. See what magic stuff I can get to fill out my slots. Okay, he just has stabs. Or staves. I need some of these, but I had no slots at all. Actually, Gets his cousin. Yep, I'll grab those. And yeah, that should be good enough for now. I'll see what quest there is up here, but I think that will just yeah. Well, I don't know what Bix is, but I do like the idea that it potentially is a fancy weapon. Okay, but that will be it for today's stream.